Hey everybody, Bob Cruz here. Welcome to Software Quality and Beer. Really appreciate you taking the time to join us. I am here with my partner in crime, Matt Kubal.
Hello.
And we are joined in our second, part two, I should say, of our episode focusing on AI. And we're joined by John Malik, who was with us previously. And in the previous episode, we talked about what we all thought about the future of AI in regard to software testing and quality assurance. In this episode, we're going to talk about what John, some of the really cool stuff he has done. And I've known John now for about 22, 23 years. He's a quality executive and leader, firm believer in the modernization of solutions for the effort of quality. I love how you think about the modernization, John. He's a firm believer that quality helps any organization grow, customer satisfaction, and just all of that good stuff. So welcome, John.
Thank you.
Really glad you could join us again. Yeah, so share, let's dive right into it.
Sure.
So share with us exactly some of the really cool stuff you've done with AI, specifically around software testing.
Yep. And what I did is when AI first was coming around, try to think about me as a tester. How can it work for me? You know, not all this flamboyant type of things that are out there. How can it work with me with prompts, specific way of creating test cases, specific ways of going and creating automation scripts, specific way of actually creating JMeter scripts for performance if needed for that particular spec, story point, or whatever the case may be. And what I've worked with in the past is like if you get a story point or a spec, whatever the case may be. You know, you have your AI tool. You put your story in there. And what it does is going to create a set of test cases for you, whether it's positive, negative, edged, or whatever the case may be. It's going to create everything for you. But just to say, here it is, let's move on to the next step. No, it's there for you to edit, to look at it, to actually go through maybe a manual step or two to see, hey, is this really valid? Before it actually goes to the next level or next step. And sometimes you take some of the tests it creates for you, you say, no, I don't need this, I don't need that. Or, it's not really what I need to add something or take something away. So it's like an edit mode, where you edit the test cases that's in the queue, so to speak. Then once you're pretty good, I think I got it. Then from there, okay, I'm a tester. I have my automation tool. My automation tool does VB script or whatever automation tool your favorite tool is. Can you create the automation script for these sets of test cases that I edited and I validated and make sure they're going to work for me? Then the next step is going to create the automation script for you.
Okay.
And there, nothing's done yet. There you're able to view it, edit, whatever the case may be, to make it work for you. Now, all this is done in a editor, so to speak. The editor, whatever editor you can think of. And it's there for you to validate and to double check. You can even copy and paste it over to your automation tool. Does it run?
Okay.
Is it going to work? Is it going to validate what I want to validate?
Okay.
Those kind of things.
Okay.
What I just told you took seconds.
Okay.
Now,
whereas before
it would take hours, if not days, to go through.
Right.
And this is before anything's put in code.
Okay.
It's before anything's even coded to the spec.
Okay.
You already have your test cases written, your automation written. Everything is there for you to be able to move forward once it's created.
So your spec knows what your locators are.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Very cool. And just real quick, keep that thought.
Okay.
But one of the things I want to share with everybody, we are at Thirsty Buffalo, an awesome brewery in Odessa, and I'm sharing that because some of you may be saying, what is that noise that's going on in the background? So if that's what you're hearing, that's all it is. We've got somebody by the name of Brian Cirillo with ArcEFX. The man's a magician. He can usually edit these things and cool them out, calm some of the background noise down. But if that doesn't happen, just wanted to explain that. So anyway, so sorry for breaking
It did
that
kind of
train
throw me
of
off
thought.
a little bit. The kegs flopping around back there.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. But hey, we're
brewery.
enjoying this excellent
Yes.
beer, right?
Yes.
So back to what we were talking about. So, what is taking you minutes now to do? It was taking you hours.
Hours.
Right?
It could be days.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
You know,
Right.
And also, if I wasn't an expert at the application, it could be weeks trying to figure out where these things are that needs to be tested. Are there tests already created for this? I'm going to go look for that. All this. AI will generate all this for you.
Okay.
In a queue or in an edit mode kind of queue thing. You can go through and, we have a test for this. We have a test for this. This is not really right. Let me just edit this.
Okay.
And from the edits you make, it'll start learning. Same way like sort of ChatGPT. If you log in, you start doing things, it starts remembering what you did.
Yeah.
And same kind of thing. It kind of remembers what you did. Oh wait a minute, I need to put these quotes in there. I need to put this in there.
So it gets better and better
It
as
gets
time
better and
goes.
better as
right?
time. And it's a time saver.
Okay.
You said on the last session where, there may be some shift in resources. That's absolutely true. But it's always going to need a human being to view, to validate what this is. It's going to save a ton of time, and things will move quicker with this. Absolutely.
Great point. And I mean, how, from a test automation perspective, are you using it to simply identify mismatches as suspect, or, tell us a little bit more about how you're using it for the automation piece of it.
Right. Well, if you take, let's give 10 test cases as an example.
Okay.
It's going to write, AI can write you the automation for those 10 test cases, which you have. Now, it's in very raw mode. It's just code. It's just script. It's just script. Now, it's up to the tester to put it into your repository, whatever testing tool you're using, and whatever pipeline it's in, or whatever it is you're using, to get the flow and get it to run and get it to actually do what it needs to do.
Okay.
AI is just going to make things easier.
Yeah.
And more detailed. If someone's in a hurry, like let's say 5 years ago, someone's in a hurry. Let's say pre-COVID. Let's say 7 years ago. You're going to miss something because you're in a hurry. You're going to miss a scenario. You can have syntax errors in the automation. So what AI is going to do is going to do all this for you in literally seconds, where it gives you the bulk of what you need, and you as a tester, Bob, is going to go through and just edit what that is and add, delete, or whatever the case may be, and you're done within minutes of what you need. So it's a huge time saver. Is it the answer, beat-all answer? No.
Okay.
But it's going to get you to that next level of validation, edge cases, negative cases, whatever the case may be, and where maybe you don't have to spend too much time trying to figure it out. You're just trying to do more of the scripting, and the validating of what's there.
Okay.
It's the argument for automation, right? When automation came about, it's like, well, your manual testers will still be there. They'll have time to focus on other sort of edge case stuff that can't be automated, right? They'll have more time for that. Whereas now with the AI, it's like, well, now you can focus more on making sure you have more coverage, right? Like it's going to do all the scripting for you, all the tedium, all that's done for you. You're going to check it, make sure it's right, but it gives you more time to actually do the testing part and make sure the testing is done thoroughly, instead of spending nose down in the code going, why isn't this for loop working?
Right.
Where did I fat finger something? Like it's already figured that out for you. It hasn't done that.
Great point.
A cool part that I've done is you have your spec, story point, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
The product guy gives you what you need to test for.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing is given to the developer to code for. You can have the tests created via AI before the developer writes one line of code,
Yeah.
and
And that gives you time to collaborate
So
with the developer.
he
Yeah.
can write
So
the
the whole
code
shift
per the
left, right?
test.
So
Yeah.
that becomes test-driven development.
TDD,
right?
that's what I was getting
So
to. Yep,
yeah,
yep,
so
yep, yep.
that fell out of favor recently, or I guess in the last, I don't know, 5 years, decade. That sort of test-driven development has fallen out of favor, and I'm wondering if that'll come back because you can create
Right.
so many tests and be able to create them in advance, like you said. Maybe that's the way to make sure that,
It-
that your AI code that's coming out that is going to be correct.
It fell out of favor because of time.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Now you have more time.
A top leader saying, why is the developer taking 3 times as long to write the code? Well, he's writing the test. Why is he writing the test? We have QA.
Right.
Oh. Now,
for you, yeah.
AI can generate the test. And you know what? At some point, it'll even generate the code that you're coding in at some point.
Okay. Good.
I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah. Nice. Now, one of the and tie it in together. We're running a little bit out of time, but how long did it take those that you implemented these solutions for? You designed, developed, and implemented the solutions for. How long did it take them to develop the trust in the solution that you put together?
That's a great question. I don't think there ever was a trust.
Okay.
I think there was always, Matt's grinning here because he knows.
Yeah.
There's always that distrust. But they start looking at all this, they go,
Yeah.
Then they get scared.
Okay.
Wait a minute, this thing just did this in 38 seconds.
Right.
Right. What's going on here?
Right.
There's always going to be that distrust, but I think over time that it's going to be one of these evolutions, just like QTP was back in the day. And before that, it was other kinds of tools. And I think it's just evolution where we're going to need AI,
Yeah.
and whoever does it is going to fall behind.
Okay. Nice. Great. Well, John, thank you so much. Matt, thanks again. I want to give a big shout out to Thirsty Buffalo here in Odessa, Florida. If you're ever in the area, check them out. Matt, what are you drinking?
That's an old Pasco.
Oh, we talked about this at the beginning. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is a different day, though. Sorry. I'm drinking the same beer on a different day.
Okay. All right.
I slept here.
And you're drinking the Ciao Bella.
Yes, sir. Yep.
We have our
Yep.
Italian down because you drank that last time.
Yes.
And I'm drinking the same thing I am, the Kolsch NA, going with the NA today.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like it. Really good. Really good.
Awesome.
But hey, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you to Thirsty Buffalo. Check us out at Checkpoint Technologies. And if you're on LinkedIn, look for John Malik. You're on LinkedIn, right, John?
Yes, I am.
All
Yep,
right.
yep.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.